Good morning everyone. So today I am finishing off some greeting cards for a craft fair I'm going to a week today. So I'm doing it junk journal themed. That's the idea anyway. So I've started packing some up already and I just suddenly thought I wanted to show you the cards that I've been making, because I will be making a video on how to make some of these. I'll go through which ones I'll show you. But so basically what I've done here is like a patchwork sort of effect. I've put some, I did run it through the sewing machine, the front section, not the whole card because it was a little bit too thick. So that's one of the ones that I have made. What I've been doing as well is just putting sort of a businessy card with my information on the back. So when somebody does buy them, and passes them on, and somebody might think, oh, that's a nice card, where's it from? At least I've got that on the back, which I haven't done before, which is a bit daft really. So I've just been starting to pack them up and then realised I should really do a little video to show you some of the cards. So there's some of the ones that I've done a bit of a die cut bumblebee on that one with some ribbon, like that burlap, and then a little embroidered flower there with happy birthday. So that's one of the ones I've done. A patchwork one. This was a printable that I've got off the internet, one of the Etsy shops that I follow. I can't actually remember who it is, but that's a nice owl. And then there's the rabbit one as well, and there's a sheep that I want to use on some other cards when I make some more. And then I'll go through, so they're the ones that I've packed already, and then I suddenly just thought, stop, you need to show what you're making. So with this one is a little bit more junk journaly. So what I've done here is actually made a little pocket at the front like you would in a junk journal. I've done some stitching as well through the machine, and then I've done with a little split pin a little separate sort of greeting there. So I've put happy birthday with love on that one, and that just sort of sticks out. I leave all the card, when I make cards I just leave them blank in the centre section, because I think it's nice that you can just put your own sort of greeting inside. Sorry, I can't find words today. So I'm just packaging them up. Unfortunately I am putting them into plastic pockets because I'm going to a craft fair. Obviously lots of people will be handling them, hopefully. It's usually a busy one, so people will be looking through. And also if I don't sell them at this one, obviously I will need to store them, and with card it's difficult to keep clean, so unfortunately I do have to package them this way. If you know of other ways, please let me know. I have tried like a cardboard band, which helps hold the envelope and the card together, but the problem is they still can get dirty, you know, so it's difficult for me to keep them clean if I don't sell them straight away. And also as well, people on the other side don't always use them straight away. If you're like me, you like to have a little stock of cards, you don't necessarily use them straight away, so you want to store them and then also keep them clean. But if you know of other ways, please let me know. So this one is a fairy themed one, may all your dreams come true. So I've just made a pocket out of some watercolour paper that I've got. I like to use watercolour paper because it's got like a texture to it, and you can get it mixed prices really, to have a little shop around, so it can be quite expensive, but if you're only using it for this sort of thing you don't need top quality. So this was also a printable. Again, I'll have to try and find all of the information. I know this is definitely pink monarch, the mushroom or toadstool, but these are printables from different places on Etsy, and so is the fairy. So I'm just going to stick my information on the back of that one. So I just wanted to do a quick sort of showing you through some of the cards that I've been making over the past couple of weeks, and I want to make some more today, and I want to also do a tutorial on a couple of them, so keep an eye out for that. So I'm just going to make sure that cards the right way around. Pop the information on the back. So if you are making your own cards, it is worth doing that really, just popping your information on the back there, because people might just go, oh, where's that card? Oh, sorry, I've knocked you there. Where is that card from? And then they can pop onto your socials. You might have an email there, or they might want to look at YouTube, my YouTube channel. So I've just been stamping a little butterfly on the corner of the envelope just as an extra little feature, and then popping them together and then into the plastic pouches. So that's that one nearly done. I'll just pop that one away. There we go. So that's what I've been busy doing. I'll just show you a couple more of the ones I've been making, and then my next video will be a tutorial. So I'll just run through these. Just close my ink. So this one is also another little pocket that I've made, and then I put this embossed sheet of paper inside, just as an added little feature. And then I've added a little bumblebee there. This was nice paper. This is one of the ones that I got from the range. I will show you, I'll do another little video of what I got from there. So I just added some cute little flower buttons that I got from a shop on Etsy. And then I did get I think these were from Amazon. And probably the safety pins were as well. I've had them for a while, and the bumblebees I've had for a while. So that's just a nice cute little card there. So I'll stick my information on the back of that. And then I did another pocket one, but I added one of I've just sewn down this postcard, like a botanical postcard. And then, because I'm trying to have sort of a junk journal theme, but with greeting cards, so I'm thinking that that's working quite nicely, because I can't help but think about what I would do if it was a journal, and I just want to add pockets everywhere. I wanted this to be a pocket as well, but then it's a card at the end of the day. So I added a bit of ribbon there and another button for that one, so that's that. And then I did a fairy one again. So that was nice and simple. I just used again some scrapbook paper, trimmed it down, and I think that pattern is on the, no it's not, there's another pattern on the other side, but it doesn't matter. So I wanted it to be nice and green to offset this yellowy gold of the fairy. And then this was a stamp, and then that was a die cut ticket that I did, and then I've just stamped on there. So that's that one, nice and easy. I haven't put all of them through the sewing machine because I didn't really want the stitches showing through inside the card, because I didn't want to have to then layer the inside of the card as well, because it starts racking up the price and people are just going to pay, you know, they're not going to pay so much. I did leave this section open because I couldn't help myself, but I haven't slid anything through there because again it is a card. I've got to remind myself it's not a junk journal. So I did cut out some little butterflies with a punch that I got from the works the other day. So some little mini butterflies on there. And then again, I just mounted what I did at the back. This is the watercolour paper again. I did just do some crazy stamping in the background just to mount that on top of. And then obviously I've done another sentiment there. And then this is another pocket one. So I'll do a tutorial on these. They're nice and easy. And if you're just trying to mass make some cards, which I am, they're really good to do. And there's something a bit different as well. So again, I've just done a bit of machine stitching. You don't have to. And then I've popped a little ticket inside with a bit of ribbon and some embellishments there. Charms there, I used the Botanical again here, one of the cards. I will be using some more of these. What I did at the back was some, what's it called, collage. So I did some collage at the back with some scraps that I've got, and then I stuck one of the botanical cards on, the postcards, and then I made it a sentiment there. And then this one, again, I did another pocket. I can't help doing pockets. I've put a little ticket inside with a bumblebee on and the sentiment there. There's a sticker at the back here, and I did just run that quickly through the machine just to add a little bit of an effect there. So those are the cards that I've been making. Like I say, I will do a tutorial on these, on some of them, probably the pocket ones, more interesting. And then I'll do some other bits and pieces as well. So there will be some videos coming next few days, because I've been really slow at doing videos since I got back from holiday, because I've been trying to get things sort of organised in the craft room, ready to do some more videos. So that's what I've been up to. Just keep an eye out for some more videos coming up and some tutorials, and that's it. Okay, have a lovely day.